thanks for joining me today as I check out RoadCraft, a simulation game on Xbox that's now available in the Xbox Store. Okay, I'm super excited for this one. If you've ever played Mud Runner or Snow Runner, this is the next game from that company in that series of games. Super realistic simulation vehicle operating, and now we get to be like disaster recovery and management aspect of it, a little more than just driving vehicles. So kind of excited for this one. I'd love to know, has there been any games lately that you've been like super excited for? I know it'll sound weird, but this is actually a game I'm gonna get to play with my dad, which is kind of cool. We both wanted to check this out, so we picked it up. Enable crossplay, sure. Okay, the fact that it's crossplay is pretty cool. Quick little peek here at settings. There is a ridiculous amount, like you would expect, including steering wheel support, which I'll have to give that a shot. Let's dive into a game. Wait, there's mod support? Wait, there's already mod support on day one. That's pretty cool. All right, let's dive into our first campaign. We're gonna call this Fire Recovery. Fire Recovery. I think that's Fire Recovery. I think that works, right? Oh, we gotta pick our starting truck. Ooh, do we want the Armiger Thunder 4 or the Minuteman K350? So the one that looks like pretty much every standard truck in the world, that's like a construction truck, or the one that looks like a Defender type thingy. I don't remember exactly what to call that. I think we'll stick with, which one do we think is going to be more versatile in the area in things? This has more stability, this has more mobility. The weight's the same. We'll go with this. And then I feel like I normally would want to go with like green or something, but I feel like if we're doing like a construction company, we need to totally have like a construction company like paint scheme. Like, how do you call things out? Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Let's go with one of these patterns. I kind of like the Arctic pattern. We're gonna go with the Arctic pattern. All right, let's get dived into this game. Precipice? Is that it? So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 levels, maybe more. It looks like there's DLC, which I don't think the DLC's out yet, or it is, and there's more coming. Got a bunch of different things we need to do, and we'll grab our Armiger Thunder 4. Okay, let's see how this goes. There's 20,000 resources. It's kind of cool that they actually show you that. More games need to show you details under the hood. Kind of makes the loading screens a little more interesting. So, all right, we got it through the tutorial panels. Cool. Hold A.
Hey there. The name's Kelly, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dispatcher for today, and every day unless we screw something up. Then the company replaces us, like dead batteries. But until then, I'll be here to help as much as I can. Not that you need much help with your first task. You need to head to the lookout point and take in the general layout of that town on the coast. They're bracing for one hell of a storm. I suggest you get on with the agenda before the storm hits.
It's a big cliff. Alrighty. Tracked objective. How do I make that box go away? Oh, I just hit A. Nope, I did not want to engage low gear. Got it. So we'll keep driving up ahead. Change your camera view. Alright. This is actually one of the games where I kind of like being in car. At least for certain parts. This road is about as horrible as a road could get. Am I driving over to that? I am. Okay. Check out the surroundings. We got, looks like XP rewards.
Enjoying the sights? I often hear they're the best part of your job. At least your job has the best part. I have to make do with cheap coffee and a broken AC. Ready for your next mission? Well, aren't you lucky? Investigate the phosphate plant. Not too exciting, but who am I to argue, right? Go take a look.
Kelly sounds really depressed about her job. I mean, you could come out here with me. I don't see why you can't dispatch from a car. Alrighty. What's the action button do? Object scanner, terrain scanner. Okay. Am I going straight? Low gear to avoid necessary wheel spin. All-wheel drive, since torque to all wheels, and diff lock. So I guess we're doing that to cross the water. Hold LB and B to activate terrain scanner. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Gives us some information about things around us. Am I supposed to go... Am I supposed to be going over these sticks and things? I don't think so, actually. I don't know if I want to be in low gear or diff lock or what. I think I'm supposed to be going through this water, actually. I don't think I want low gear. Alright, let's keep going. Let's do object scan. And then terrain scan. Good. This is reminding me of Mud Runner right now, where we're getting like waterlogged and mud in our tires. Like, this feels like Mud Runner. I think I can turn diff lock off and that. Nope, still need all-wheel drive. I think the differential lock can come off. You know, these games are something that have taught me a lot about vehicles I didn't know about. Nope, we're definitely stuck in the mud. Alright, now we're out of the mud. We can get rid of... Honestly, we can just keep all-wheel drive on at all times. Hold RB to aim your camera and attach the winch with a hook. Oh, got it. Am I just winching back? Okay. How do I unattach the winch? I think I'm still winch attached. How do you detach winch? There we go. Hey, we made it to the place. Explores South Union Phosphate Plant. Oh, hey, we get a bulldozer now. Let's go. That's not a bulldozer. It's a front loader. I'm sorry. Receive your first rusty vehicle. Open the maps for the available objectives. Okay, in the objectives tab, you can choose from your available words. Which can objective and A to track it. So you focus your camera on an objective and press A to track it. Or X to track it, I guess. Okay. Open track. Which one? I want to track this one first. Okay, how do I switch vehicles? Do I have to just get close to the vehicle? I think so. So we need to get into the front loader to then open the map. Oh, I understand it now. Let's enter this. Several modes can use toggle and hold. Cool.
Hey, you're not a bad navigator. To be fair, a child could handle it if they could reach the gas pedal. Still, you did fine too, so kudos to you. Now it's time to get you to your forward base. It's not much to look at, but should keep you warm. Oh, and on your way there, be a darling and clear the plant's old entrance for the cavalry. They're coming later. If the higher-ups don't cut the funding.
Alright, Alright, I guess we're gonna push all this out of the way. Is that what we're doing? We're just clearing out debris, I think. Alright, we'll do this no problem. Let's get this big car out of the way. Alright, that's out of the way there. Now let's lower our blade again. Do what I can to kind of like kick all this to the side. What else is unable to dig? I'm not trying to dig in an area. Just want stuff out of the way. Alrighty. What other debris do we have? Okay, it's just right here. I'm not trying to dig the area, darn it. Okay, so that's clear. Right, now what do we need to do? I feel like I want to leave this park right here. Alright, so let's go to our map. Vehicle, I think it wants us to switch. Okay, and then objectives, track. Alright, we gotta go to the forward base. Alrighty, let's do that. So from watching the trailer, it looks like we get to operate a ridiculous amount of vehicles, so I'm kind of excited for that. I do want to say that if you are enjoying the video so far, I hope you'll consider smashing that subscribe button. It's absolutely free and it supports my channel, and your support means a lot to me. So let's try to get to this forward operating base. Okay, I thought I needed to go to low gear there for a second, but I did not. Is there like a road for this, or am I just hopefully driving around? It looks like there might be a pathway right here. Okay, let's check the map. Oh, there was a road. Crap. Alright, we're going back. I think that road to the right was how we got to the fob. So I'm guessing there's a pretty crazy storm coming to this area, and that's kind of what we're preparing for, right? So let's go here and then to the left. I think this is going to be what we do. Ugh. I'm a little squirrely, a little all over the place. So I also think we're gonna gain the ability to like command things to like a little more management than what like SnowRunner and MudRunner, at least from what I remember, ever did, where you could control like, hey, you guys start driving these supplies here and there. I guess where if you don't have people to play with, it kind of does that. I think if I can find people to play this with, so if you want to play this with, have interest in joining me, drop your gamer tag down below in the comments, and I'll shoot you an ad. All right, so we found our forward operating base. All right, so we have a new objective we can track. Build a route to deliver the crane parts to the phosphate plant.
You're in charge now. Bad news is the storage and allocation of resources are all on you.
All right,
so,
we can do
use them wisely, and remember, a
plot
penny
route.
saved is a penny
Wait,
earned
what?
for the company. Well, on to your next job. Storm's rolling in, and we need to build a flood wall before it does. Before it rolls in, I mean.
So what do I
Storm
do
seldom
here?
build walls. First,
Build a route?
we need to plot a route from the base to the phosphate plant. Once we do that, we can deliver the crane parts to make the wall.
Okay, so I guess I click here. Start plotting. Start plotting. So we're gonna go that way. So this is kind of that like administrative thing that I was talking to you guys about, where you're gonna start laying out your routes for things to happen. So that does that. Oh, okay, so we're gonna get to start to see things get delivered to places? Hey, I got employees, let's go. Oh, they're literally driving the crane. Oh, that's cool. Is it gonna deliver like all the stuff? Okay, that's super cool. How do all those trucks fit in that building? That's what I want to know more than anything. Okay, so we did that. Find and recover the generator from the abandoned facility. Tracked. We gotta go do that. Okay, that is... Is that all the way back on the other side of the river? No, it's not. So I can go that direction, I think, and go get it. So we need that generator. So let's go do that. Okay.
Looks like we're gonna need a generator for the phosphate plant.
Already on top of it.
There should be one somewhere close to the abandoned facility. Check your map. If you can
This is
find
kind of
it,
like
bring it back to the garage inside the abandoned
infrastructure and buildings. We're getting close. We're gonna go get our generator, and then I think that is gonna help us get the plant up and running, and then allow us to get that crane going. I'm just gonna keep following this road, no matter how jank and destroyed it looks. So I have to look in here for a generator. You have entered a search area. Oh, we got to use our object scanner. Route failed. Why do I have a route failed? What does route failed mean? What do you mean route failed? They failed right here? How do I open request, clear route? Can I like redo this? Oh, I can delete a point. No. Cancel route. Let's build a new route. Alright, we'll restart this since they struggle bust a little bit. Because I need this to be successful, right? So instead of going that direction, you guys are going to go this way. Because you're kind of dumb. Oh, they can't go that way either? Why can't you get past this piece of machinery? Okay, well, we'll let them do that while we keep terrain scanning. And I need to go back to tracking this objective. That's somewhere inside this facility. Alright, we'll keep object scanning. Oh! It's back this way somewhere. Wait, how do we go up? Low gear, diff lock. Makes me think my generator is right here. How do I get up there to get that? That's a question. Can I get out and walk? I don't know if I can or not. Is that the generator? Open objective. Deliver object. How do you get up to that? Is that even what I need to be doing? I mean, that's the thing that appeared on the object scan. It's making me think it's over there. Can I get up there this way, maybe? I mean, this is clearly a road, right? Okay, it is a road. Build a route to deliver the crate part. That finished? Okay. So how do I get that? Can I enter this crane? That's my generator. How do I get to the generator? There is clearly a crane here that I can not get into. Is there like a ramp or something up to this? I'm looking on this building and I don't see it. You can't get out of your vehicle. That's the generator. Alrighty. Well, I'm not quite sure how to get to the generator, and I'm going to let you guys try to figure that out for yourself. Because honestly, I don't want to ruin too much of RoadCraft. I think it's going to be a really fun and interesting game. And I want to enjoy this with my dad and do some gaming with him for a little bit. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys so much. Let me know what you think of RoadCraft. We almost did half of Precipice. So that's pretty cool to see. Let's quickly take a peek at the DLC. We have one of our vehicles we can get now. Okay, and then I guess the other vehicles are coming later, and then as well as more missions. If I know anything about this developer, they constantly add a ridiculous amount of content to their games. So be on the lookout for that in RoadCraft. As always, I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope to catch you in a future video.